When I started out in public relations in the Stone Age,
faxes, and we sent out actual letters on letterhead to do pitching.
it was a lot different. There were a lot less media to track. There was the universe of publications and reporters that we had to follow was a lot smaller. The news doesn't always break on the Wall Street Journal anymore, or Dow Jones, or the New York Times. It could be breaking on TechCrunch.
Over time, I mean, the volume has just gotten sort of, to me, out of control.
With the proliferation of the blogosphere becoming so fragmented, I still think it's important to focus on those engines, and those aren't necessarily always the New York Times and the Wall Street Journal like they used to be.
Finding the time to do your reading is so important to good client service.
I've got to put several tools in place in multiple places to make it so that I can fit it into my workday and that I'm exposed to breaking news.
I've customized my Google desktop to, incorporate a number of news feeds that are relevant to my clients.
I, start with my iGoogle page, which always has my current clients, meaning all the current active clients with the agency, with their own customized news alert.
I manage most of my stuff still through email.
Various newsletters that come in the mornings, everything from GigaOM to Information Week, InfoWorld.
I need a central place to get most of my information, so I sign up for a lot of email newsletters,
Google Alerts, your iPhone apps.
I found Twitter to be very useful in that when I sign on every day, I'm following the most relevant people to my clients.
As soon as you wake up, keeping track of, what all the local news networks are saying, using the radio on your way into work.
With my Digsby instant message application, which I find really helpful because it, not only consolidates multiple IM accounts. The beauty of it is that you can also quickly click Twitter or LinkedIn and Facebook and see the most recent status updates and stay informed that way.
For Panda Security, for example, I have feeds on my Google desktop to Brian Krebs' blog at the Washington Post, Byron Akihito as well at the Last Watchdog.
I keep a moleskin notebook with me so that whenever I have an idea or I see something that's cool that I don't want to forget about, I make sure to write it down.
And the volume of information that comes at me every day is just, I'm sure it's like probably 1,000-fold or more.
I think it all boils down to this, which is the iPhone.
I would envision for a PR practitioner a robot that I could customize that would go out and grab information that was really most relevant to me and that I could iterate and reiterate as my needs and interests changed.
I think there needs to be one central place, and I don't know, I think ideally I think of maybe like a website that culminates everything that you need to have.
What is the best tool? Maybe our viewers can comment on this and share their ideas and visions of a future hologram of news interactivity.